Hey there, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. My name is Raven, and today we are having an ultimate cozy day. My only goal for today was to sew, crochet, and to make some cookies, and it was an amazing day. Starting off, I was sketching on my iPad in bed. The weather has been super crazy, and I was still adjusting to our new gym schedule, so my sleep has been thrown off. It was getting really hard to get myself actually out of bed, so I was just sort of trying anything out to figure out how to get myself to at least just sit up and wake up gently. And then I made some coffee and heated up a leftover cinnamon roll, which is just the perfect morning combo. I forget how much I love cinnamon rolls until I remember that they exist, and then I want them for every meal. I also wanted to get some progress done on this granny square tapestry that I've been working on for like 6 months. I started this last year during a granny square competition for Hobie and ran out of materials to finish it, and also forgot that it existed for a while. But around Christmas I picked it back up and was able to find a similar enough yarn to get it finished. I actually really liked how the pixel art came out, and I want to do more projects like this in the future. I was dragging my feet on actually finishing it because the finishing steps of a project are my kryptonite. I just needed to make a piece along the top to put a dowel in so that I can hang it, but I was so bored of the project that the final piece took me over a month to actually do. Now all of the crochet parts are finished. I just need to get a dowel long enough, and so maybe next year we'll actually get to see the project finished and hanging in my office, and that'll be really cool. Sometimes I don't realize how long ago something was filmed until I see a clip in a room that no longer resembles the footage in the video in any way, and this time it was seeing my old office. If you've seen any of my recent shorts and TikToks, you probably already saw that this room is no longer my office. We switched it with our bedroom, and I didn't realize how much of a size difference there was in the room until I was editing this while sitting in my new office where there's just so much floor space for activities. Office tangent over, I wanted to start another circle skirt to add to my wardrobe. I have been loving having circle skirts specifically in my outfit rotation, and I'm slowly trying to figure out what changes and tweaks to add to the future skirts. I don't have a ton of fabric and I'm really new to sewing, but right now I'm still trying to work through my stash of Halloween fabrics that I got from Joann Fabrics, I think 2 years ago now. And today I just wanted to use up some solid black fabric that I had gotten. I didn't want to use this for my first project since it has a little bit of stretch to it, but I feel like it's going to be really comfy as long as I can figure out how to sew with it well. I learned my lesson from the last 2 skirts, and I know that it is a little too much for me to try and cut and sew in one day, mainly because all of the up-down motion that comes from having to spread everything out on the floor, it makes me very dizzy and a little discombobulated, especially if I am too focused on the project to drink fluids. Today wasn't too bad. I've gotten a lot better at remembering to keep my drinks near me and to actually drink them. I did get a little dizzy and disoriented, but it wasn't nearly as bad as the last couple of times that I've tried to cut fabric for projects. And since I went in with the intention of not trying to finish the skirt in one day, I didn't have the same sort of determination to just keep pushing past my limits, so it ended up working out pretty well. For anyone feeling bummed that you don't get to see the finished skirt done today, don't you worry, because I haven't finished it. It's been a month and a half since this was filmed, and the skirt is still waiting, which means I can probably film this in another vlog, and everything is gonna work out perfectly. It's great. Everything at my own pace. Everything's great. But the main progress goal I did have as far as this project was to just get the fabric cut, pressed, and to connect the pocket panels so that I can go finish the skirt and make it pretty easy and doable, other than repressing the fabric because it's been sitting in a pile for a month and a half.
As fast as you can, my dear. Like now.
Right away, very fast friends. So despicable, so unforgivable.
I took a potato break to watch some anime and to get my dizziness back in check. My back was pretty angry from pressing fabric on the floor, so I had a little debate whether or not I actually wanted to make the cookies, but that debate was over when I decided that I would rather have back pain and eat cookies than to have back pain and not eat cookies. So after a little break and some rabbit rescue missions, it was time to make those cookies. My current baking goals are mostly along the lines of just finding good base recipes that are completely fail-safe and then tweaking them. So today I was just making some plain chocolate chip cookies, the Nestle recipe on the back of the bag. I found the recipe in grams on the website, so it was really just super basic and it was a classic and it was great. I think this might have been the second batch I did, because the first batch I did, I listened to their scooping instructions and did 2 tablespoons of dough per cookie, which resulted in a pan-sized puddle of half-baked cookie dough, which was delicious but very hard to store. So this time I only did 1 tablespoon of cookie dough and tried my best to not crowd the pans even when I wanted to be impatient with it. It took a lot of self-control, but it was worth it because it was a lot easier to store. And it was just a great afternoon of baking and listening to loud music.
To stand up tall, and when the rain came down, I made a vow unto the dark. Please let her live just one more day. She's so much more than all her scars. If she doesn't have the will, but it seems the whole world does. I'll stay. Size, don't you realize they're just battle cries here?
Hi, baby. Yeah, you're adorable.
A conundrum!
I was pretty worn out after the cookies were done, so I just watched the rabbits do their puzzles for a bit. I wanted to play on my Switch, but my Switch had an update, and then my game had an update, and then Sims had an update on the computer, so I didn't do that. But that pretty much wraps up today's vlog. I had a really wonderful time. I hope that you enjoyed watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day, or that tomorrow is better. Please hit subscribe if you want to see more cozy content in the future, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!